Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff on a counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Short loss in the play, sets up second and long from the 18. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Handoff heading left. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. Catch is made down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll be brought down.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalling at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside. inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jimenez. Breaking free at midfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is caught, but out of bounds. Incomplete. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He's going to take off here. He's got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UNLV. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. The stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down play for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's an option look. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Huskers.
Man, this quarterback has everything you're looking for when it comes to executing the option play. He's got speed, he has instincts, has a great feel at the mesh point, and seems to make this defense pay for it every single time they call it.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Wade. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. A completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this pass is on target, caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Wade. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here's that defense shifting again. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And the ball rolls dead. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a third and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's in.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he pulls in the catch. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's reeled in. It's Wade. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Wade. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Chang. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll give it to the running back. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They get him down after a short return. Go to work the 44.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made it to 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick, but finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it to the back. And they'll get him down that time. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a fake. Looking to throw it. And it's caught. The fake produces a 1st down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.